So a few days ago, I made a video in regards to Paige and Alberto Del Rio and how they were suspended by the numbers. They're in the wrestling league, the WWE, the one that everybody knows is scripted. Everybody knows that it's fake. They do hit each other and whatnot, but the whole point of it is scripted. And it's scripted just like every other sports league. The NBA is the same way, the NFL, the NHL, golf, they're all scripted by these same numbers in the same way, whether you want to believe it or not. I've shown it so many times. Just going to document some more here. So we had Paige and Alberto Del Rio get suspended, but the very next day we also had another wrestler, the Eva Marie, and her suspension, although it was the next day, or at least we got the story the next day, it's completely connected to the other one. So let's look at the gematria of some of this stuff in the story. If you don't know what gematria is, I'll leave a link in the description, how to gematria. I'll leave a link to the previous video that I made in regards to this. It's only like 6 minutes long, one of my very shorter videos. But basically what gematria is coding letters and phrases and words into numbers. And it is used by the Freemasons, by the Zionist Jews, who created our language. So anyway, Eva Marie in gematria equals 38 the small way, 74 the big way. The word Masonic equals 38 the small way, 74 the big way. Paige also equals 38. Remember, Paige was suspended the day before. The reason that they were suspended was for a wellness violation. Wellness violation in gematria equals 226 the big way, 73 the small way. Now, that's interesting. The day that Del Rio and Paige were suspended, August 17th, if you write that out, identical gematria to wellness violation, 226, 73. Eva Marie suspended the next day, August 18th. August 18th, the small way equals 73. So once again, fitting for wellness violation. Also, the 226, it must be something special in regards to the WWE. Remember, during the NBA Finals, I believe it was before Game 5, LeBron James was wearing this Undertaker shirt, and the whole point of him wearing this was he was telling us that they were going to break the Cleveland sports curse of 51 years because they were coding it to Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 30 when he broke the Undertaker streak. And the reason I know that is because after the Cavs won the finals, LeBron James wore the Ultimate Warrior shirt. Now think back to WrestleMania 30. What happened after the the Undertaker's streak was broke? The Ultimate Warrior died 2 days later. Another reason, Brock Lesnar was the one who broke the Undertaker streak. Lesnar in gematria equals 69. Cleveland Cavaliers also equals 69. So LeBron was telling us that they were going to break the curse and whatnot. And he wore that shirt on June 13th. In other parts of the world, they write the date as 13/6. I mean, check this out. Alberto Del Rio equals 136 in gematria. Natalie Eva Marie, which is her name, professionally known, Natalie Eva Marie, also equals 136. LeBron wears that shirt on 13/6. And in regards to the 226, it was also, LeBron wore that shirt 2 years, 2 months, 6 days after the Undertaker streak was broke by Brock Lesnar. So 226, definitely something special in regards to the WWE. Eva Marie even gets suspended 32 days before her 32nd birthday. Oh, the odds. Also, 1 month, 1 day, a lot like 11. She's 31 years old right now. The 11th prime is 31. She was also suspended for 30 days, just like Del Rio, just like Paige. If you write out 30 days in gematria, 30 days equals 50. It was 32 days before her 32nd birthday. If you write out 32, 32 also equals 50. Paige was suspended on her 24th birthday. 24 equals 50. Eva Marie's married name, Natalie Coyle, equals 50. And I think it has something to do with WrestleMania 32 that we had on April 3rd this year. WrestleMania also equals 50. If you go from WrestleMania 32 last year to the day that Alberto Del Rio and Paige were suspended, a span of 136 days, August 17th, the day that leaves 136 days in the year. Remember, Alberto Del Rio equals 136. Eva Maria equals 136. Or whatever it was, Natalie Eva Marie, keep saying Maria. August 17th, even the small way, equals 64, just like Alberto Del Rio, just like Natalie Eva Marie. If you write all of their names out in Gematria, Paige, Alberto Del Rio, and Eva Marie, it equals 131, which is the 32nd prime number. This year also the 36th year of the WWE. If you write out the word Diva, it equals 36. Del Rio equals 36. The 221 date also reminds me a lot of the Undertaker streak when Brock Lesnar broke the streak. 221, Undertaker became 22-1, a lot like 221 and 221. And I just wondered if it was connected somehow to UFC 202. You had Conor McGregor talking smack about the WWE supposedly, and Brock Lesnar telling him to come join the WWE. Brock Lesnar just, made his comeback in UFC 200 that Conor McGregor was actually supposed to fight at. And then we literally had UFC 202 the day before Summer Slam and whatnot. So I just wondered about that. Brock Lesnar is 39 years old. The word wrestler equals 39. I also guarantee that UFC 200 that was on July 9th, 7/9, it has something to do with WrestleMania 33. The reason that I mention that is because that fight was on 7/9, the one that Brock Lesnar was in, the one that Conor McGregor was supposed to be in. Orlando and Gematria equals 79. And this year, WrestleMania 33 just so happens to be in Orlando. I mean, I don't watch the WWE. I watch it only during WrestleMania pretty much. So if there's somebody else out there that knows more about this and they learn Gematria, man, they'll be able to figure this coding out like no other. They'll see how it's connected to the UFC if you watch the UFC as well. But, as it gets a little closer, I'll watch the news. We'll see what's going on with it. But I have a great feeling that there's something connected to UFC 200 that's connected to WrestleMania 33. 33 being the highest degree of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. And look when WrestleMania 33 is on. April 2nd, 42. The word Freemason equals 42 in Gematria. It's even on a date numerology of 43. And if you write out the word 42, it equals 43. Raw also equals 42. Remember, Paige was suspended on her birthday. Birthday equals 42. It's also 32 days before Eva Marie's 32nd birthday. It's all about the birthday. Every time you see a celebrity die in the news, if you look at their birthday always syncs up to the day that they died and to the numerology of their name or the gematria of their name. I mean, it's something always super significant with their birthday. And interesting, birthday equals Freemason, I even mentioned in the previous video, 39 is a very significant number. Wrestler equals 39. Lesnar, 39 years old. If you write out 39, it equals 142. If you write out the word 42, it equals 142. Alberto Del Rio is also 39 years old. Paige turned 24, and 24 equals 167, which is the 39th prime number. Her other name that she wrestled under equals 142, Brittany Knight. Her real name, Saraya Jade Beavis, equals 142. Rio equals 42, and I mentioned how it's interesting Alberto Del Rio gets suspended when we have the Olympics that are in Rio. So then today, the day after SummerSlam, August 22nd, we get the story on CNN. Brock Lesnar delivers elbow to Randy Orton at SummerSlam. Real blood ensues. So he hit him with an elbow, and he really did break his head open. And all these people are commenting on Twitter about how maybe Brock Lesnar did it on purpose because Orton had came out and said that he was making fun of Lesnar for failing the drug test before the UFC fight and whatnot. The other theory that everybody was talking about was that it was just a complete accident and blah, blah, blah. Well, you have to be a complete moron to actually believe that both of these guys didn't know what was going on. Randy Orton knew that he was going to get his head bashed up. That's all part of the script. That way they could bring back the whole UFC stuff into it. It's all interrelated. That's how all of this stuff always works. It's the same with the UFC. That's why they can lose a fight, get all bloodied up and whatnot. They don't care. They're still making money off of it. It's all part of the script. So let's look at some of the gematria and some of the stuff interesting about this story. So once again, it all goes back to UFC 200 when Brock Lesnar beat this guy, Mark Hunt. Notice he's even 42 years old. His full name in gematria, though, Mark Richard Hunt, equals 77 and 167. Once again, the number connecting to 39 because the 39th prime, 167. Wrestler equals 167. But the small way he equals 77. Randy Orton's full name, real name, Randall Keith Orton, equals 77 the small way as well. He even lost in SummerSlam to Brock Lesnar by a technical knockout that equals 185, just like his name, the Big Way. The interesting thing about 77, Brock Lesnar, also born in 1977, that's how he is the age of 30 died. So just interesting, a lot of 77. Lesnar born in 77. He beats these two guys that equal 77. Once again, connecting back to his birthday. Birthday equals 42 like Freemason. He's 39 now. Wrestler equals 39. They even talk about real blood in the article. Real blood equals 39. Fighter in gematria equals 46. Brock Lesnar equals 46 in gematria. UFC 200 was also 44 days before SummerSlam. Interesting, because Randy Orton in gematria equals 144. 44, if you write it out, equals 144. RKO, his signature move, equals 44. SummerSlam equals 44. Kill equals 44. So pretty fitting that Randy Orton would lose on SummerSlam to Brock Lesnar. I mean, check it out. Randy Orton, look at his birthday. Randy Orton, born on 4/1. So he loses on SummerSlam 142 days after his birthday. It's never ending. 142, 42, 39. All really big numbers I've noticed in the WWE. All connected to Freemasonry. Randy Orton, just another one in the list of being related to other people who were in the business beforehand and whatnot. His grandfather was a wrestler. His uncle, just a Manchurian athlete. Raised in there, does everything by the numbers, knows the system. All part of it. So, whatever. I'm going to keep following the story when I see some stuff. I'm not going to sit and watch every Raw and every SmackDown and whatnot. But I know it's super connected. Conor McGregor even equals 79, and he was supposed to wrestle or fight on 7/9 at UFC 200. 200 in gematria equals 51. If you write out WWE, it also equals 51. The word conspiracy equals 51. I also think maybe there might be a big death in wrestling this year. If you go from the date of the first suspension with Alberto Del Rio and Paige, a span of 228 days before WrestleMania 33, Death equals 228, but we'll see. Running out of time. Have a good one. Before I post this video here, this is the next day. So last night, all the stuff I just talked about, I made this video about the Brock Lesnar stuff, also about Eva Marie being suspended and whatnot. And I didn't post it because my girlfriend got off work, and when I try to upload something on YouTube, it takes forever, and she wouldn't be able to watch Supernatural or whatever. So I was just going to upload it today. Well, I wake up this morning, and I get a notification on my phone, and I can't prove it. It's not on here for some reason, but it's a Google Plus notification. And it was back to this video that I made clear back on June 21st about LeBron James wearing the Ultimate Warrior shirt. And it was this message right here. They resent me this message right here. You're a fucking faggot for the first minute of this shit, bro. Now, how in the world, they have to be watching. There's no other way. I don't get it. How do I re-get this notification? I wish I could prove it. It's only on my phone. I don't know how to take a screenshot on my phone. But yeah, just how strange is that? Wanted to post that. I'll leave a link to this video as well in the description. Just wanted to point it out. This type of stuff happens all the time, It's like, they know I'm going to post this video, so then they try to discourage me or something. I don't really know. But pretty weird stuff. Anyway, have a great one.